make it impossible for him to leave
the door's
scene.
opening, Glenn. The passenger door is opening. That looks like an adult and two children. No.
Two. There's the second boy
There's the
still in the
second one.
car.
I can't tell.
You can see that he's on the phone still, Glenn.
Yeah, he's still talking to
no,
negotiators.
No. Ooh. Oh, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
Sorry, that was, both of us got caught on that one. That was so frightening there, Glenn. Those guys move very quickly.
Yeah, we're watching this live along with you. It appears
There
that
we
the
go.
two little boys are okay, Glenn, off to the side. And boy, they rushed him so fast.
That would be a successful conclusion. Look, to me, from my observation point here, looking at your photos, like he was actually considering jumping off the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It sure did.
So, I mean, they have actually not only saved the children's lives, but those officers and deputies have saved his life.
Oh, boy, I can't wait for the debrief on this so we get some indication of what told them to do that. But clearly, they came up to that point, and the man who had been driving was now over on the passenger side in the front seat. The two boys right there with him. He got out, appeared to have the cell phone still held to his ear, talking to, we don't know who, we can assume negotiators, could even be family, we don't know. But with the two boys with him, he let go of the one boy's hand, appeared to want to jump over the side, and was immediately tackled by the members of the tactical team. That was wonderful work on their part.
I have to say, kudos to them, because if those little boys had witnessed their father going over the side of the guardrail,
oh my goodness,
that would have been terrible, as much as they've been through already. Well done. And Glenn, it appears what you were saying is correct in that they approached the vehicle with those two tactical vehicles on either side, because he emerged so immediately after they did that.
I would have to believe that they knew he was planning to surrender. Now, he might not have known they were coming up with those vehicles, but that was certainly a well-coordinated effort between what looks to be El Cajon Police SWAT and San Diego Sheriff's Special Enforcement Detail, with both the vehicles in their teams, and they cross-train or train together frequently for just this sort of situation.
I know you see our picture on the right. You can see an officer holding one of the boys in his arms and walking with the other boy back to their brothers, their two brothers who are already there. I'm sorry, one more time?
Well, let's say to Glenn, the picture on your right that you're seeing is, of course, the thing that we were hoping and waiting for, were those two little boys to be released safely. And the one that the officer is holding is obviously very young. Again, the ages 6, 8, 9, and 11 years old. Two of the other boys released earlier in the last 45 minutes or so. Very quickly, want to go to 10 News reporter Candace Crone, who's on the ground there, because you're seeing what we're seeing, right, Candace?
It's just an awesome sight to see the two remaining children that were in the car being escorted by an officer. It's very nice that this has come to a peaceful resolution. We've watched it all unfold for the last hour or so. But still a very volatile situation. At this point, we're told that the family of the children have been contacted, and they are trying to get the kids back with their family. At this point, traffic is still pretty backed up on the 52 East at the 67. Again, drivers are exiting at Magnolia, but that even is pretty slow going at this point. But just a great sight to see these children being escorted by officers. We believe that the two other children were taken down to the police station, and I would imagine the same would happen with these two children. They will be fed, given water, and just taken care of until they can be reunited with their families. So just a great sight to see out there.
It sure is. And again, earlier I misidentified this as SDPD. They have, of course, El Cajon Police. They are the ones who have been involved since the very beginning, the first to respond to the LoJack hit. And now, as you can see, they've taken these two boys and their two brothers, and they're going to take them back to the police station. And this has ended the best that we could have hoped.
Oh, absolutely.
Bill?
Go ahead, Glenn.
Bill, I would tell you that that's a sight that reduces most grown men and certainly women to tears. The El Cajon Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, the Highway Patrol, and any added agencies that I'm unaware of out there have preserved 5 lives today, with our apologies to the motoring public for their inconvenience. But there are 5 lives that have been preserved, and that's the poignant moment here this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Glenn. So emotional, so much tension, and to have it end this way with the boys okay, first the two, and then now these little ones who are being escorted by police, it just,
Yeah.
it's just your heart.
Unless I'm mistaken, Virginia and Glenn, the car you just saw pull up on the picture on the right is the one that just took the two brothers back to the police station. I don't know where they're going with these two boys right now, but as you heard Candace say, there was an indication by PD they were going to also take them to the police station and reunite them at some point with their family. And again, folks, we have been on now for 1 hour, bringing you live uninterrupted coverage of this very tense standoff on the 52 transition to the 67, which all started with an Amber Alert from the LA suburb of Montebello last night, following the discovery of a dead woman in the trunk of a car belonging to the Perez family. The entire family had been missing since last Friday. The Amber Alert was for the 4 of their 5 boys, aged 6 to 11, and the father, Daniel Perez, who was believed to be armed and dangerous. This all came to an end because of a LoJack hit in El Cajon, where they eventually chased him around 4 freeways in the area. It ended right there, and this last hour standoff has been some of the most tense that we have had here in San Diego.
Oh,